formation, and we are underway. Josie Wales leads us from Betsy into turn one. Take it, Mike, please, mate, so I can get these things going. Relic.
Yeah, some real jockeying around going here. Oh, there's a couple that are off on the outside of turn one, but they all keep it clean, running back on. Josie's still in P1. Betsy.
3, 4, 5 lights. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys. And J-Red's got the start into turn one at the 100 breaks. And it looks like hopefully the boys are all going to get through nice and clean. And it seems that way. And then they all go pear-shaped around the side. But we lurch up the front straight. J-Red's got it up nice and comfortably. The owner, Mitchie's going to go up on the inside. They're going to go 3 wide here into turn one because that's a great idea. Dutchy has sent it from Siberia on Mitchie and gets a lovely little overtake but couldn't complete it. 5-second penalty, corner cutting already for Rilo. So he's going down there 3 wide. Not a bad little start. Dutchy, I thought he had it done. He's got himself into a nice position. Rilo's had an absolute shocker and fallen down to P12. Down Kahoot in P4. Ryan is now, and Josie Wales has got himself up into P2. So Ryan's sort of dropping off a little bit, and he's spun it. He's spun that, but he was able to recover it. Let's take a look at that on the wrap.
With the rear wing being up, putting up 60% of the lap.
And this is it. This is where Betsy's going to get the job done, Kahoot. Is he going to fight it? He's going to force him out wide. But that means on the outside, Kahoot lets it go. Very nicely done. Let's take a look at that.
Yeah, I mean, the option for the guys on the white
Oh, geez, he's into the wall. Larkham into the wall. We caught that as he came through. Just came out of that right-hander. Just a Fossey won't be happy. Inside, if you don't mind. Job done. Thank you very much. Not quite done. Noodles. Battling hard. He is. That's some really nice racing by these two guys. If I could have got a decent egg. Oh, that is inside.
Oh, 2 cars can go through turn 4, no problem.
There you go. That's how it's done, boys. That is how it's done. Too bad there. You'll be pretty happy with it. So Ryan's been able to... Sorry, you were going to say?
It's Chrissy and Dutchy swapping places there going down into turn 1. With Dutchy trying to come back. Chrissy being very aggressive on the defence. There's a dive. Oh, there's contact.
Jeez, I tell you what. And Chrissy.
Oh,
Dutchy. Meanwhile, take a look at this. Josie for the lead. If you don't mind. Will J-Rad come back under DRS?
The DRS?
He will. Josie just can't defend on the outside. 3-way dance into turn 1. Oh. What beautiful racing, and Betsy's going to get on the inside of all of this as we come down into turn 4. The top 3 battling. Betsy 3 wide. Oh, this is racing. Josie will not let it go. Unbelievable racing there. Josie still comes out. Betsy.
Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Good evening and welcome to Rapid Racing Division 1. I'm your host, Rapid Bajala, and joining me in the commentary box tonight is the one, the only, England's finest export since Foster's, Ryan Causa. How are you, mates? Mr. Causa? Good evening to you, mate.
I'm good. I'm good. Good evening, man. It's a pleasure to be back in the commentary box.
Well, there is a common saying that the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain, but it is pissing down here in France tonight by the looks of it. And it's going...
It must be a big plane.
It's a massive plane. Exactly, a massive plane. But Good to have you in, mate. Really looking forward to some exciting Division 1 action. Good to see Winter back in the Red Bull. So he's back. We've got Willie as well. So let's run through the line. Josie in the Mercedes, Winter in the Red Bull, Rubric in the AlphaTauri, Betsy in the other Red Bull, Rapid Deb, the Customizer in the Merc, Willie in the Williams. Great to have him back. Ninja in the Penny with Left 4 Dead in the Alpine. Dutchy will be in the Williams. Rapid Kahoot, he's also in the Alpine. Kangaroo in the Alpha. Noodles and Rilo, the two Ferraris, and Relic rounding out our 14 tonight in the AlphaTauri. So looking forward to it. It's going to be some exciting racing. How you been, Cause?
Yeah, man, I've been good. Been good, just chipping away. I've become a FIFA addict in the last week.
Okay.
And then I also took part in our legendary Spanish food van racing championship last week.
Okay, and how did you go?
We got P7 and we got 6 and 7, didn't we? We got 6 and 7, which is good.
Yeah, no problems.
I'll get him a message. I'll drop him a message. 2 seconds.
Yep. And
Hello?
Yeah, I was streaming Rapid.
There we go.
mate,
How are
we're streaming, mate.
No worries, mate.
Banana,
No
worries.
welcome.
See you soon.
Bio.
See you, mate. Bye-bye. Thank you. Banana, also follow. Thanks very much for you following, mate. And Rest Relentless, also welcome to the stream, mate. Thank you. I know had a good time in Div 4 last night. Hope you enjoyed it. Great to have. We had 16 runners in Div 4. Can get a DNF, says Clapsy. And Swayze's accidentally clicked reserve on the wrong one. I'm not too sure what that means, Swayze. Did you race last night in Div 2 and how did you go? And Clapsy, who's in the chat, Claps for Life. Very busy boy last night, Causa. He raced Div 4 and Div 2. However, he realised that it were exactly the same time. Our Kangaroo guy goes up there on a 45.6. Great. Nice little first lap for him.
Yeah, obviously the lap times will come down a considerable
Yeah.
amount of time due to the torrential conditions. I'm just watching Relics at the minute. He's all over the car. It's sliding out of corners. But also not to forget, this track is notorious for munching tyres.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely. So, obviously going to be a wet quali. Interesting to see what happens in terms of the race as we ride on board with Relic coming down the back straight. This track has a tendency to spread the field out. It's notoriously a dead set boring race during the F1 grade. I must be, I'm not too sure about you, Ryan, but I'm actually glad to see the backside of it next season.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, you're probably more of an older school Formula 1 fan to me, like me. So to me, honestly, I wish we'd go back to Mangi-Core.
Yeah,
I used to enjoy Mangi-Core.
exactly.
Yeah, Paul Ricard, see, it's a legacy, it's a legendary track and stuff, but yeah, it's for modern race, it's just not really the kind of track we need on the grid, really.
No, fair enough. So there we go. So Wetsy coming around into the third sector here. Just going to have a look.
He swears he had a ticket for the DRS train last night then,
He did have a ticket.
Oh,
He was stuck
unlucky,
there.
man.
It's one of these things about France. It's notorious for just getting DRS trains. Josie Wales has come down the back straight. 57 coming into sector 3. Times are coming in. Winter 4 seconds behind Cahoots. Now gone P1. That's really stopped Kangaroo by 6/10. See what Josie's got.
Is gonna be.
Yeah. No, Relics is
She's
coming down the
struggling
back
with
straight,
that.
so he's got plenty of time. Josie
Yeah,
Wales.
he's struggling coming out of sector 1.
Okay. So see what Josie's got in store coming through at the end. Our current standings, thanks to Noodles, who hasn't done his fucking job. We'll find out next week who's winning. I think Josie's still winning, but Josie comes through. First lap, 44.5 goes P1. And Law and Order has been... oh, geez, there was a penny on the side. I think that might have been...
Oh, Relics has dropped it.
Relics has dropped it. Just coming
He's
around.
dropped it
Oh,
out
he
of
did.
the French spoon. Out of the, well, it's more like a ladle.
Oh,
French
out of Hendo's testicle, as we like to call
ladle.
it. That's it, Hendo's testicle.
There you go.
So let's see what Rubik's got coming through here. A little bit fishtaily. Not bad. 44.6, good enough for P2. Rubric. Nice little time there from him. Rilo's customised the invalidation. Left for dead.
And that's Betsy the wrong way around out of sector 1.
I can see that in sector 1. And
yeah, it was actually just by hundredths. He was just faster than Josie in sector 1 as well.
wow, okay. Left for dead 44.7 goes 2/10 shy of Josie Wales. This is an absolutely sensational qualifying performance by the AlphaTauri so far. Frank Tost will be a very, very happy man.
Drivers are moving to the greens.
Yes.
Which is interesting. We've seen a lot of drivers slip and sliding on the wets.
Exactly.
Some
Now,
drivers have the confidence.
boys, there's a very special redemption there. As you could probably see, love to see someone redeem it. For one, Mr. Causa. You've got your very own Hot Lap nomination. I set it up for you today. So it'd be nice to see
It's a Yano hot lap.
One's a Yano, and there's a Mr. Causa one. So I've got Josie.
Hasn't come through yet.
Yeah, someone will claim it. Don't you worry. So Josie for claps. We've got one more, and we will get there. 8 minutes to go. So Deb on an outlap. And the rest of the boys in the pits. Kangaroo Guy. Oh, no, he's coming around. He's not going too bad. Probably not going to be in the 45s. Oh, it's probably 45s there, maybe 46s. I reckon he made a pretty big mistake. He's invalidated anyway. So right now, Left for Dead, probably, yeah, he's invalidated as well. Kangaroo Die is invalidated. Willie, that's right on board. Mr. Willie, year 12 boy. There's another guy that we've been missing, Hugh Daff. No McLarens tonight, actually. Surprising. So none of the McLaren boys. No Daff, no Hugh Daff, no Rapid Daff. No shows.
Interesting stuff. Josie Wales is coming out on track.
Okay. Well, we'll keep in touch, and Yano will take a flying lap around France for you, Clapsy. Just having a look and see who are the boys in the stream.
Who's my flying lap for?
Banner. Sorry.
Who's the flying lap they wanted me to do for?
They haven't redeemed it yet. Hasn't been redeemed. So
You've added one in.
we're going through Willie. We'll get Josie and we'll get you to do a hot lap as well. So it doesn't matter. We'll pick somebody out. You can have Kahoot. How's that sound? Where's Kahoot at the moment? He's invalidated. Oh no, Josie's coming around first, is he? Where's Josie? He's coming around sector 1. Rubik in the pits. So we're just riding on board with him. Deb is on a hot lap. So he's got 58 into sector 3. Got a Ferrari there of Noodles. He's coming through on a hot lap. I think Rilo's just crossed with a 45.8. So 1 second down. Got the Penny of Ninja. Is he coming around for a hot lap? Yep. And we have Josie Wales coming around now into sector 3 around Hendo's testicle. And we are going to go on board and we're just going to get Yano in the box. We'll get him off the yacht. Yes. Causa, you're going to get a free Causa lap, mate. Got to get Causa in the con box. So choose a driver, Clapsy. And we can go from there. So, Yano, over to you, mate. This is Yano. How are you today, Ryan? You doing okay, Causa?
I'm good, Yano. I'm good, man. Glad to see you off the yacht and in the comms with me.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. It's Yano time. Anyway, around here to turn 1. Josie Vaz, braking hard, doing very well. The championship leader, second. Coming down this very short straight. Oh, a little twitchy in the back end, but manages to hold it. Braking hard into turn 4. Clips the inside apex of turn 5. Josie doing very, very nicely. this very, very tricky left-hander. The car wants to scream out around this sweeping right-hander. Josie doing very nicely. Nice and comfortable. Kahoot with a 41. The lap times are going, and you can see Koza. Josie was out on the intermediates. He's starting to dry up. Very clever.
Absolutely.
In the Mercedes, into the back straight. No DRS, obviously, with the wet conditions. Brake hard. Into fourth. Clip on the inside. The right-hand time. Now back. Foot flat out. Power, power, power. As a good friend Rapper Jack would say. The Welsh warlord. Slight lift in 7th for Josie, but well done. Into Hendo's testicle, as we like to call it here on Rapid. Sweeping, it just goes round and round and round. Nice and cleanly shaved tonight, as we can see. In Sector 3, Josie Wales looking very comfortable as he comes through into the last few corners. Josie looking nice. He's got the accelerator down. The DRS can't deploy at the moment because of the wet conditions. This tricky last corner. We're right on board with Josie as he comes down the straight. Puts his foot pedal to the metal. What do we got? Josie's got to be in the 40s. 49 pole position provisional. This is the gospel according to Yano. Nice lap there from Josie. Puts himself back, but the lap times are going to get a little bit faster, Causa. Let's be honest.
Yeah. I mean, there is a line starting to appear now. It's just on the apexes of each corner now. So, and the clouds are starting to get a bit whiter.
You got noodles.
I think noodles.
You got noodles, and I don't think his noodles going to get another lap. Right on board.
It's not.
It's yours, Ryan. It's yours.
He's not going to get a lap in with that
You have
battery.
to pick. No, he's not going to get a lap in with that battery. Clapsy, choose somebody else. Maybe Betsy. Let's do Betsy.
Betsy, yeah.
Betsy.
So
You're
Betsy currently now going through letter call in turn 4. Flat on the power. Good chunk of curbing. Car doesn't step out like it has been. Just flat on the power. No DRS due to the infamous wet conditions of Europe. Just what we want to see at this time of year. There's a yellow in sector 1, but we're going to ignore that because the Red Bull is flying. Hard on the brake, a little lock-up tyre, screaming as he comes through the chicane of 5 and 6. The curve there to minimise his turning angle. Going to use a big chunk of this entrance as it opens up and invites you to put the power down, which he does very, very well. Now into Hendo's testicle, just being named by Yano, and point out that it's very nicely shaved. Some good job there. There's no cuts and scratches. That's what we want to see. Into turn 7. This is long, very, very tight. It can pull you away, can give you understeer if you put too much power through. Through this long swift of 8 and into 9. On the power early, then back on the brakes heavy. See, it doesn't use the runoff curve like some of the others guys. We saw Josie really open it up there on the exit, but Betsy chooses not to. Comes across the track as opposed to drivers keeping straight, but he's done a 40.3. Great lap from the Rasenboom.
Yes, on pole so far. Josie's in the pits, and I don't think he's going to be able to improve there. He may run out of time. So we may have our pole sitter with 2 minutes to go, and Josie's in the pits.
Kangaroo's beat him as well now.
Well, Kangaroo as well. Josie's going to find himself a little bit further down. Great little race by Kangaroo. He has found some more form.
Winter's retired.
Winter's
it looks
retired.
Like he's been impeded. It looks like he'd been impeded. He was coming through sector 3.
Now, I'm not too sure. I think Josie's tried to get himself on an outlap. But yeah, he might have. I think Winter might have actually been. But he'll start P4. Riley's on an outlap. He's probably got himself enough time. Rubric 3 and a bit seconds faster than his normal on sector 1 here.
Does an outlap? Is he the one who serves the qualifying panel?
Yeah, he is. He's just getting his time.
Yeah, gonna get the setup on him here.
Yep. He'll be just getting his lap time. Just keep an eye and make sure he doesn't cross the line.
No,
Relic with a 39.2. Wow, there we go. Shots fired.
Yeah, Dutchie back in the box.
So Relic currently on pole. Wouldn't have picked that. Dutchie won't be qualifying tonight. He's got it, and there he goes. He's just retired, which is good. So Willie and Rubik coming down. Who's next across the line? We've got a Red Bull of Betsy. He's going even... No, he's on a slow lap. He's done. Who's the Pinny? Kahoot. 1 and a bit seconds faster at the moment. 39.2 from Relic so far. Absolutely gunned it. Now, I'm not too sure. Did Josie Wales he's probably got himself in there. Kahoot just finding time everywhere. Has he got himself in the 39s? Kahoot's gone P2. Very nice, but Relic's hold through. Waiting for the
invalidated. They're going to make it though.
He's not. He's going to start as low as P5. As low as P5.
Just a miscalculation from the Mercedes-Benz.
Yep. Left for Dead up by... Just bear with me, guys. Just closing off there.
Here comes Noodles.
Noodles. Let's take a look at what Noodles coming through. 34s. He could be in the 39s as well here. Tracky Noodles pole! Noodles at the moment. Relic is just slightly ahead though. We've got the Kahoots come through 5/10. Jeez, I tell you what, the times are running. We've got Josie Wales is invalidated. Deb's the only one. He can't go through. He's 2 seconds faster than his best time. It's probably going to be still in the 40s though. We've got the AlphaTauri. Is that Rubric coming past? Or is that... Yeah, no, Rubric as well. He's done. Left for Dead, 38.7. On pole so far. Who we got left out on track? Betsy? He's 2 seconds. Betsy's coming around. The times are falling and Josie Wales is 10th.
Yeah,
Betsy,
it's gonna hurt them not getting another lap in.
pole so far. Kahoot. Oh, Willie's got himself on pole. Kahoot's coming around. Oh, please.
P12.
P12. Is that Willie? Is that Willie on pole? Is that his very first pole in rapid racing history?
It is.
It is. It is. Willie's done it. Let's get him in the box. That is phenomenal. What a lap. Let's get him in the box and let's wrap it up. But Rapid Willie, his first ever pole in rapid racing. It has taken 6 seasons. P1, Betsy P2, Left for Dead P3, Rilo P4, Kahoot P6 for Noodles in 7. But the man of the moment, Mr. Willie, welcome to the studio. What a pole. Congratulations.
Thank you, mate. Very unexpected. Across the line, it was like not a great lap, so I'm going to take it by nearly 4/10.
Mate, that was ridiculous, mate. Congratulations, buddy. So, am I right? That is your very first pole in league racing for Rapid?
No, I've had a few, ironically, around this track.
Oh, there we go. So, okay, one of your favourites, but mate, great to have you back in the box. I'm going to let you get your setups. Congratulations, but as you know, as we always say, you dance on Saturdays, you get paid on Sundays. Look forward to seeing you on the podium interviews a little bit later on, Willie. Congratulations.
I hope so.
Definitely, mate. Definitely. Mate, what a time. And it's wet. It is wet. It is going to be a wet race.
But it just goes to show the effect of getting your lap times right on the Saturday.
Absolutely.
I mean, look at Josie, the biggest loser there, was...
Who will come out on top at Paul Ricard today? Well, we'll find out soon as we get the French Grand Prix underway. Mastering a lap of Paul Ricard means getting to know 15 corners. 6 go to the left and 9 go to the right, for an overall lap distance of 3.6 miles. The two halves of the long Mistral Straight are separated by a heavy braking zone into a potential overtaking hotspot at the chicane. And watch out for drivers running onto the distinctive coloured stripes, which are low in grip and highly abrasive.
So the boys are counting down now. 10 seconds to race start. Wow, I don't know about you, mate, but guess who is in the chat? The man, the myth, the legend, Euro's finest, Mr. Rapper Jack. Mate, welcome to the stream to you, my good friend. Good to see you, Vaughan. I hope you are doing well. And it looks like...
Shag, how's it going?
Willie's a new Yarno. Yes. Jack, do not adjust your screens. That is Willie on pole there, mate. Betsy in the Red Bull, left for dead. What a position for him and Rilo in P4. Kahoot, Noodles, Relic, Rubric, Deb, Ninja. Now, I don't know about you, mate, but you are the man of the polls. Let's get a poll going here. Will Willie make the podium? I'd love to see what people are going to think. Can he make the podium, Willie? Vaughan the GOAT, absolutely. So, the question also, and look at Josie Wales. Actually, Josie Wales all the way down in 12th. This is not going to be helping his championship at all. So far down, that invalidation has really cost him. Winter, I think he got impeded, Causa was saying, so he's down in 13. Yeah. And Dutchy with the quality ban in 14. Sorry?
There was a car in front of him, going through the, just out of Hendo's testicle, going on that left hander. There was a car there. He went to move over. He pulled out behind it. He just dropped it. He just retired.
Ah, right, okay.
So I'm not sure whether they were impeding or he just didn't have the time, but the car wasn't front. I'm going to drop. There's a 5 or 10 minutes for this one.
Don't forget, we have got the spin and win after the show. Mr. Mills, you will be the first spinner, so you've got to be in there. So just got to remember, Mr. Mills is our first one. He's got to be in the stream after the race, so he will be our first one. So he'll be our first one, Mr. Mills.
Predictions, guys. Will he make the podium?
That's it.
I'm sure. Oh my God! Everyone seems to have. What's everyone doing down there?
Oh, jeez, I tell you what, they're spinning around and around in circles. I forgot that it's wet. Fans. No, exactly.
Even I'm going to have a punt on this. The rapid, we can get Hendo to pay it out, so Hendo will pay it out. Is lovely.
Swayze P1, Willie P2, Kahoot for the Sways. Just get your predictions on there. Even I'm going to have a crack at it.
Yeah, it's a good one.
100% of people reckon that Willie is going to make the podium. Fantastic. Let's go.
I'm going to be controversial.
We're waiting. And lights out and boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys, into turn 1. And Willie's got the jump. A flying start is exactly what he wanted. Betsy's been able to clip himself into P2. Rilo's jumped up into P3 with left for dead in P4. They go side by side. Great action here so far. Kangaroo down up into 9th. Ninja's got himself into 10th as we go down here in the action at the moment. But Willie has been able to hold it out, and he is in P1. Interesting to see how this goes through the rest of the field. But Kahoot in P5, Noodles P6, Relic, and Deb in P8 having a really good start from him. Ninja into P9, Rubik, and Josie Wales, the championship leader. He's just not getting it done. Stays in P12. He is having an absolute shocker.
Yeah, I've been on board with him through that opening stint, and basically because the cars are going side by side in front of him, it's left him nowhere to go.
Yeah.
He did end up with Rubric down there for company, and Rubric just boxed him in and gave him nowhere to run, which worked brilliantly for the Alpha Tauri.
So right now, Willie doing a masterclass in defending already. Betsy all over him as we go through Matty Hendo's drooping testicle for the first time, and Hendo and Betsy finds the inside line. Willie in that just encroaching out, and Betsy, what a fantastic. These guys are going side by side. You would have thought this is the last lap. It's lap 1. Betsy, wonderful pass. Let's go and take a look at that on the Rapid Racing replay. You can just see Betsy finds the inside line. Willie in that just encroaching out, and Betsy, what a fantastic. These guys are going side by side. The wrong way. You would have thought this is the last lap. It's lap 1. So Rilo all over the back. Betsy obviously with the fastest lap. Kahoot's into P4, dead, down 2 spots. It hasn't been a good start for him. How's Dutchy? He's in the pits already. Is he going to retire?
Kahoot's the wrong way around as well. Kahoot's dropped it now in the second Alpine.
So he's dropped down to P12. Obviously, a nice little spin there. I'm not too sure what... wings and, yeah, wing change for Dutchy, unfortunately, by the looks of it. So let's ride here. Betsy and Rapid Willie doing very nice. Rilo, P3. Left for Dead, P4. Noodles has spun it. We got that on the stream, and unfortunately, Mr. I don't like traction anymore. Wish he had a bit of it now. He's making that change at the moment. Yellows, but he's away, which is good. Ninja, Dutchy well and truly back. But right up here, Betsy and Willie. Interesting to see what happens with the weather a little bit later down. Is it going to dry out? We don't know.
It doesn't look dark enough to continue raining. Maybe it might dry out.
But I tell you what, the surprise packer for me right now, Mr. Rapid Deb, all the way up there in P6, up 3 positions. Kangaroo's up 3. Josie has finally got himself up and around into P9, but
Left for Dead's looking really good as well. Just sitting on the back of these, pushing.
Yep.
Putting more pressure on Rapid Willie as he tries to hold on to his amazing qualifying.
Yeah, exactly, but I tell you what, the predictions are doing quite nicely. Millsy, don't forget, hang around, mate, hang around. You'll be our first contestant for Spin and Win tonight. Do a couple of more random spins for tonight. Betsy leads lap 2. Willie doing very nicely, if you don't mind. Winter with a 42, fastest lap. So, track is starting to rubber in. I really wouldn't say it's rubbering in with these sort of conditions, and I'm not too sure about you, Causa, but it's not seeming to stop the rain. Continuing on.
No, not yet.
No.
Yeah, it's similar conditions to what we raced in Spain on Friday.
Okay.
And it didn't seem to dry up, but then it did. But the track didn't dry out. It still remained quite greasy. I stayed on the internet for a considerable amount of time.
Right, okay. This track itself has pretty good drainage, I think. Relic looking for an inside line and Left for Dead just runs out of room. We've got a yellow in sector 2. Is that Ninja?
Yeah.
And we've got Kangaroo Die has spun it as well, coming around through Hendo's second drooping testicle. Relic's got the job done on Left for Dead, and I've lost that, or missed it, unfortunately. Good job from Relic, goes up to P4. Left for Dead drops down to P5. Deb doing very nicely, just holding his own rubric there in P7, and Josie Wales now he get himself out to P8, the championship leader.
Yeah, and looking after the battery as well, still 94% in the tank.
Well, there you go. Let's get the lap data for the viewers at home. Claps in the chat says, for every penalty the Dutchy get, it's a spin. I like that. So that's 3 spins that we've earned. Josie Wales with a 42.8, fastest lap. Kahoot 42.1.
Either side of Winter as well. Winter's not going to be happy with
this. It's getting quicker, but is it getting drier, is my question. It's not stopped raining, has it, Cause?
No, you can normally tell because you can see on the halo the rain falling over. You see the lines coming over the top of the halo.
Yeah.
Once that starts to reduce and when it stops, you know that the rain's about to cut out.
Benno in the chat, howdy mate, good to see you.
Hello man.
I believe Jishway decided to take you out last night in Div 2. Is that true? I haven't seen the stream myself, but he has apologised. So we've got 3 spins thanks to Dutchy's 3 penalties. Millsy's our first spinner. Let's see who will be our second spinner tonight. And Benno will be second spinner. Congratulations, mate. And let's get a third one here. And Rapid Causa. So that is, Causa will be our third spinner tonight. So
hashtag fixed.
Hashtag fixed. Benno and Causa, there we go. You've got to be in the stream. We've got 3 streams and we're going on Dutchy's penalty. So he's got 3 seconds. That's 3 spins so far. Spin gate. Causa in the team. So Relic is now going to. I think we've got a racer commentator. I reckon we should do that, eh? Yeah. So Relic is going. What's his?
Josie on rubric. Josie was having a look at rubric there.
Yes. Noodles with the fastest lap as well, so he's getting himself back into it. But a long, long way back there. 21 seconds for Ninja. He's obviously lost it somewhere. So Josie, he'll be able to spell AlphaTauri pretty easily by the end of this race. He's been behind Rubric for the last couple of laps.
Yeah, the benefit to being behind like this time round is there's no DRS, so there's no DRS turn.
Yeah.
If someone has got the raw speed due to the downforce difference, then they should be able to get a move done.
Yep, very true. But as you know, in the wet conditions, very difficult to pass, even on a track like this with open spaces. And
Yeah,
Josie's finding that at the moment.
It's pulling off that racing line. The racing line, as you can see, is darker, which shows that there is a drier. Once you pull off that, you are pulling off into the unknown. There is dirty marbles under there, and obviously the amount of standing water we've got.
Exactly.
Become a slippery place.
So Relic at the moment, I tell you what, this boy is on a mission tonight. Didn't have the greatest of qualifications, but got himself into P3, and he's cut a full second out of Willie. And Betsy at front. Dutchy's got another one. That is 6 seconds. That is 6 spins. So we've got 3 more. 3 more winners tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, there you go. Who's going to be up? Millsy's got a second spin. There we go. He's got a second spin. We're going to go again. And the winner, Clapsy is in for 4. There we go. And the last one so far is... Oh, we win. The Rapid. The league itself gets to spin. There we go. So we've got 6 spins so far tonight. There we go. So Relic.
Closing in now, down to just about half a second now.
Yeah.
And Willie's starting to drain that battery. He's coming down. He's using it all the way down the straight. 30% battery.
2 spins, Millsy, yes, but you've got to stay in. You've got to stay to the end of the stream for spin and win. That's the rules. Causer will be gripping to his action here, let me tell you. We've got 6 spins thanks to Dutchy.
Could be a heavy payout if everyone wins.
Oh, exactly. Could be. Josie Wales has finally got past Rubric. Finally got past Rubric. And is that a dry line? I'm going to look on board. It's stopped raining.
It's starting to look dry. Yeah,
it's stopped raining.
See, now this is how long it takes to dry out is key here, because I reckon it'll dry out probably by about lap 9. I'm presuming drivers will choose the hard compound tyre.
Now, if I was racing, I'd be praying for a safety car, but because I'm commentating, I don't want one. Because it makes these guys think, when are they going to box? You know, when can they get onto the reds? Or basically here, you're 21 away. Ryan, what's going through your head? Are you going to be looking at a medium 2-stop, or are you going to look at a hard and get it to the end? What are you thinking?
Being totally honest, I'd look towards a 2-stop purely because I don't like the hards.
Yep.
But the correct decision really is the hards.
Josie up into P6. He got that job done there, Deb. I think, sorry, you were going to say?
Is there a driver that's going to get it right? The drivers have got to get it right. So as the track dries out, before the complete track does all the water does dissipate, there is a lap where you can get in early and get the hards on, and they might be able to. You might see a couple of drivers make an undercut here. Yep,
very true.
If they can hook it up, you might get a couple of guys who get it wrong if they go in a lap too early.
Relic here, Relic, we're on board. We're on board with Relic as he gets the job done. P2, these boys. He just got a little bit twiggy. There was no contact at all. Just Relic came through, could not get through on there, but I mean, if you take a look at the replays, he gets the job done. Into that corner quite hard. P2, you just see Relic just stepped it out. So there was no contact. Play on, as far as I'm concerned. So
yeah, I mean, he's got enough battery to have another run at him. Lap round, they'll go again.
Left for Dead's gone up on the inside of Rilo through Matt's drooping testicle and goes up to P4. Lovely pass there from Left for Dead. Sorry,
well, the other question is how many of these guys have set up on the intention that it was going to be wet all the way through? Are any of these guys running a benefit on the dry setup? What's the wing balance and what's the suspension setup?
Okay, Betsy.
Willie's in. Willie's in.
Willie is going for broke. Okay, we're going to keep an eye. You think it's too early?
Yeah, look at the water. There's still plenty of water on that track.
He's rolling the
Yellow.
dice, which is a massive gamble.
He's gone yellow.
He's gone
He's
yellow.
got
He's gone the
lost.
mediums.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to the tyre situation then. And we want to take a look and see where does he come out? Willie's come out in P12 25 seconds behind. And we want to take a look at tyres here.
Look at the spray coming off his mediums. I think he's gone too early.
Oh, he might have gone a little bit. There's also another one. Ninja's gone into the hards and a wing change. So he's now 26, 27.
Yeah.
He's gone too early, I think.
Yeah,
well,
you can see the water coming out from underneath the tyres.
Deb with 3 seconds worth of penalties. Kangaroo guy with 3 seconds worth of penalties. It's Dutchy's penalties that count for the winners.
Yeah, Willie's dropped half a second to Kangaroo. He's lost half a second's worth of time.
Yep.
Just going from sector 1. Just a lap or two early, I think.
Yeah, I think he might have just pulled the trigger, maybe a lap or two early, but
These guys could pull the trigger late, and this could benefit him either way.
yeah, very true. Betsy's got a nice, comfortable 2-second cushion over Relic, so, and he's come in. So Relic and Betsy are both pulling the trigger. Left for Dead's in as well.
The top
So
four.
the top 4. Rilo continues on for one more lap, and there was a spin there.
Made the call. I think Rilo's made the call. The right call.
Yeah, I think Rilo has.
It was Deb who spun.
It was Deb that spun. It was, and he continued on. Unfortunately, he was having a rip snort of a race up until then. He's been able to get it back on there and up to P5. So I'm not too sure what exactly happened. I caught the back end of it, Ryan, but
I mean, you're on board with Deb. You can just see on this racing line. You can just see where there is still moisture on this circuit.
yeah. So Josie Wiles has been up, and
lap.
Willie. Okay, so Willie has not. So Josie's been able to get out in front of Willie. So that one lap has cost him severely. Dutchy, 5-second penalty, speeding in the pit lane. So that's another 5 spins from Dutchy. We've already got 6, so he's got 5. I reckon Dutchy's just doing this deliberately now.
I reckon he's got a little wager with Clapsy.
Yeah, Clapsy said, yeah, we need you to get pens.
It's time for another hashtag Spingate.
Yeah, well, we've got 5. We'll get those at the end. We'll get a few people because the drivers have got to have a chance to jump in as well. So
Get them in.
Willie left for dead.
Really
So he really has. And Betsy is streaming away here at the moment. Relic 2.5 seconds. So it's dry enough. And Rilo currently leads, but he's come out 1 lap too late. Unfortunately, Rubik's going to follow him in, but these boys are going to come back so far behind them.
I mean, I am
The
going to
double
point out,
stacking
though,
of Ferrari, the Tifosi have fucked it again. Double stacking.
Betty's not closing that gap down as much as you would think.
Yeah, but he's coming around the last turn.
He's going to get himself back in the lead. Yeah, he hasn't closed it as much. But
Wow. Just a little bit twiggly there still.
still greasy.
But right, I tell you what. No, he's been able to... Oh! Rubrik's absolutely sent it. And he's actually got himself... It's actually pitted him. He hit the wall. And then it's put him out on track. Of all
Barrier
things.
glitch.
Yeah. So, Winter and Deb have continued on. I have zero idea why they're doing it, but Left for Dead, multiple warnings. Left for Dead for him. So,
Betty's starting to bring it in now.
yeah, he is 19 seconds
flat.
behind. Rilo and Willie are having a bit of a battle here. Josie Wales up on the inside of Relic. So he's now gone from P12 to net P2 after the pit stops. But those mediums, are they going to get at the distance course?
Oh, yeah. I don't think the mediums will go. Obviously, let's not forget that this track with Singapore is notorious for just eating tyres.
It is.
It spreads them. I think the hards are the way to go.
Yep.
Hards till the end.
Yep. So hards to the end. Causes called it. Deb's in and Winter. So everyone's off. Deb's got himself a 5-second
speed.
penalty.
It is White.
So let's ride and see where Winter comes out. So Winter went that one last thing, and he's on the way out. Where is Betsy coming down? Geez, I tell you what, Winter may just... Where is he? Oh, a little bit twiggly. Josie Wales has got the fastest lap. He leapfrogs him, but good job by Winter into P4. He'll be happy with that. He'll be very happy with that from where he started.
I
But
will also shout it's been a good drive from Willie. Willie's managed to get himself still in the podium contention.
correct.
So he has only lost a place.
Yeah,
Yellow in sector 1. Who is that? That is Deb.
that's Deb. Just finding it hard on those colder tyres. But Winter, it's been a recovery drive for him so far.
Oh, Winter.
Win.
Who's
No.
that? Oh, Willie.
Oh, Willie's out. Oh, Willie
He's
spun it. Oh, no. He's dropped it on the testicle, right testicle of Hendo. Ninja, Dutchy, they're all dropping the... So the fastest lap is going to keep coming down. And unfortunately for Willie, Kangaroo Die is going to get the job done on him as well. Is he? But no, Willie holds it out. Sector 1. Is that Deb or is that Dutchy? I think it might be Rubric. DRS enabled. So Dutchy's dropped it again. Betsy leads. Josie P2 and 1.8 seconds. Relic in P3. Rilo P4. Winter P5. Kahoot in P6 and Noodles. So we're going to start getting that DRS train coming up. What do you think, Aussie?
Yeah, to start calling some issues. Where, obviously, with the pit lane now being closed and obviously the first part of the tyres being done everyone on hards,
Yep.
Field managed to make the moves done. They're going to struggle to get anything else done. There is still spot terrain on the camera, but it's not too much. The track has, I'd say, 99% rubbered in now, so
Yeah, it is.
should be in for some good racing.
So Josie was able to get about 3/10 on that lap, but just take a look at the time that he's killing out of Betsy. But question is, and I'm with Cause here, I don't think Josie can get this to the end. You know, 15 laps on a track like this, you're notorious for chewing tyres. I think Josie's made a gamble and it's probably not going to pay off for him.
I think his angle is use the mediums as much as he can, burn them out, get past Betsy, and then he's going to have to pray for another safety car.
Yep.
Dutchy's now got 14 seconds of penalties.
He's got 14.
Picked up another one.
So
Yep.
that's another 3. That's 8 more spins at the end that we're going to do. 8 more lucky winners.
Yellow in sector 2. There's a Red Bull round, that's Winter.
Oh no. But he's been able to recover, but he won't be happy. He got himself up to P5. Claps is saying the wheel will be gone.
It will be when Causa wins most of these next set of spins.
Yeah, exactly.
What's on the prize board?
Someone could walk away tonight with a replica Max Verstappen 2021 World Championship car. One of the model cars with
I reckon somebody else
$160.
can have that one if I win.
Yes. So
I will
Josie,
not accept that.
no, you won't accept that. Well,
It's illegal!
it's illegal. So Josie in DRS zone with Betsy now, hunting him down. Relic 4 seconds. Willie's left. Oh no, Willie's disconnected. And I'll be honest with you, mate. I reckon it's unfair to take people's points because of that.
Oh, so Causa bets no and he doesn't get paid out.
Ah, well then, Causa wins. Causa wins. There we go.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll donate the Max Verstappen car in return for 3,543 channel points.
Oh, jeez, I tell you what, you're ripping yourself off here. Josie Wales up on the inside of Betsy. That's not rain again, is it?
It might be. Let me see if I can get Willie back in.
Yeah.
He's reset the game. I'll drop him an invite whilst we carry on.
Yeah, no worries. So Josie looking at the back end of Betsy as they normally do, the 2 championship protagonists. 1 and 2 on the track so far, 1 and 2 in the championship. Relic in P4, Rilo, a fantastic effort in P4 there. Kahoot P5, Noodles P6, the Kangaroo Guy in 7 and Winter P8. Good recovery from him.
Look at
Willie
the
is
battle at the
ghosted.
moment for P1.
Deb in the points, if you don't mind. CBF Ninja in 11th. Left for Dead all the way back in P12. He's obviously had a bit of a
DRS is
problem.
going to be for P1. Rear wing open on Josie Wales. Are they going to get close enough?
No, he's not. He's not. And he hasn't got it, but that back straight is looking juicy. And he's got 57%.
The one.
But take a look at Betsy. He is tighter than Scrooge when it comes to ERS. 78%.
He reminds me of Jarno's good friend, the European Betsy, Kimmy. Kimmy doesn't like spending those.
He doesn't like spending ERS, no. Okay, let's go down the back straight here. Does Josie get it done? DRS wide open.
Easy.
Betsy doesn't even try and defend this. He knows that Josie's just on the faster tyre. Job done. We'll get that.
And the other thing is, Betsy doesn't have to worry about his tyres.
No.
Josie does. He knows that Betsy could now pressure Josie now into defending and really chew those tyres up.
Exactly. Relic and Rolo 3 and 4. Kahoot 5, but he's about 6 seconds off the pace. Noodles a further second. He's got Kangaroo Guy for comfort. Right behind him there in P7 in the AlphaTauri. Winter in P8. Deb P9 now. Willie is back in the... Is he back in the car? I hope he is. Looks like he is. Yep. Good news. Ninja. Left for Dead. Rapid Rubric. So the AlphaTauris, after such a good qualifying, find themselves in P12 and 13. And Dutchy's just going around the corner getting pens. So, Josie Wales, right now, leads, but by, I think you're right here, Cause. Betsy's just going to wait his time. He's got 12 laps. He knows those tyres are going to go off the clef at some stage. What was Claps's message that you... Mr. Warden. How are we, mate? Welcome to the chat. What did you actually delete?
He was telling me to shut up.
Oh, was he? Calls you shut up. Right, okay, fair enough. So...
Just give me a yellow card.
Give him a yellow card. Oh, Ninja and Willie has gone to box. Not too sure what's he doing there for, but he's just gone onto the hards. That's what he's done. So Ninja's got himself back into the points. That's good to see. So the Penny's doing okay. Really happy with Deb up there in the points of the Mercedes. They need him. Oh, jeez. Yeah, way too many. Have they actually come up with Bremer's points? I don't know if they're done with his penalties, but he's going to get a few. Winter, Kangaroo Guy, who knows there, and Noodles, P6, Kahoot. Been an interesting and entertaining first half of the race, Cause, but it's starting to settle down to a little bit of a stretch fest, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think that's part of the wet weather. You get a lot of people dropping traction and the rear ends start to slide out, which makes it interesting. But yeah, this is just typical France now, isn't it?
It is, it is. So Kangaroo and Winter, DRS, but they just don't have enough to get it through. Josie Wales doing everything he possibly can to stretch it out over Betsy here. Betsy's just staying in, clinging into that DRS zone. Jeez, I tell you what, wouldn't you love a little bit of data on the tyre wear of Josie's tyres? Relic hasn't been able to handle the pace of the top two. Left for Dead with the fastest lap of 34. So found some good pace down the back. It's just mistakes have cost him dearly. Kahoot in P5 and Noodles in P6. Kangaroo Guy. So these three guys are the closest battle at the moment, but none of them are making a pass here, Causer. It's just line astern and business as usual.
Yeah, it's a case of looking after that battery as well. I mean, Kangaroo and Noodles 50%, Winter down to 33. Yeah, I think it's going to be DRS train, really, isn't it? I mean, they're going to close in on Kahoot by the looks of it.
Yep, they are. So Noodles is closing in on getting into the DRS of Kahoot. And it'll be a 4-way train, 4 carriages.
Toot, toot.
Toot toot. So Kahoot went to the wheel this season. Seems to have adapted pretty nicely, if you don't mind. Only took him about half a dozen races, and the adaptation you can just see, nice and smooth on the wheel. You're a wheel dude though, aren't you?
Pad.
Pad. Cause
Okay.
the padder. Now Betsy has just dropped out of Josie's DRS. So, but he's jumped back in. It depends. Clapsy, not too sure if Cause is hanging around and they need someone in the box. We can always ask Ryan to join us.
I am free.
Well, there you go.
If needed.
If needed. If needed.
Who runs the comms?
Noodles. Noodles does. Noodles does
If
DIV3.
Noodle wants me.
There
he
you
can
go.
have Cause all to himself.
There we go.
Just for Clapsy, I'll come in.
Rilo and Kahoot. So it's all pretty much in. Noodles has now got inside the DRS of Kahoot. Meanwhile, Winter's been able to find a way past Kangaroo, gets himself up to P7. Dutchy, fastest lap of the race, if you don't mind, on those little beautiful reds. Now, I'm not too sure what... okay, so Betsy's now clawed back in with inside, so just going to ride on board here with Kahoot and Noodles down the main straight.
Milo picks up 3 seconds there.
Clappy just wants to let you know that he is the Division 3 championship leader so far.
Good man. I'm a former Division 3 winner myself. I won title season 2.
Yes.
But good luck, Clapsy. Good luck, man. Long way to go, but keep doing what you're doing, man.
That's it. So Kahoot and Noodles, this is the closest one. We're going to stay on board here. Betsy at the moment really isn't challenging. I think he's just waiting for his opportunity there. These boys are just running line of stern. Winter, though, is going to start putting a little bit of pressure on Noodles. Kahoot's lost a lot of that ERS. Left it starting to claw himself back here. And Ninja and Rubric, these guys have all boxed. So Left 4 Dead has got himself back into the points on 6-lap-old Ninja. He's 20 seconds behind Deb. Deb's in no man's zone, but the thing is he's nice and safe, and he could be on for a handful or a couple of points here for the Mercedes, which are desperately needed. Kanga, 2 seconds down, Winter and Noodles right behind Kahoot with 8 laps left to go after this one is completed.
Absolutely. No, it's going to be key into this last part of the race whether Josie's going to be able to keep going.
Oh, yeah.
10 laps on those mediums. They're going to be getting to that point where they'll be screaming now. 3 seconds for Noodles.
Oh, and Clapsy's asked for a pen check of Dutchy, and that's fair enough. I've got no problems with that. I don't normally like to show the pens, but I will be, so we can get the confirmation. And Dutchy's got 9. He's got 9 penalties.
He had 14, but he did box.
Yeah, but he boxed, so that goes away.
Yeah.
So we've got another 3 spins. So we've got 9 in total. So Dutchy's got 9, so we've got 9 spins. So we've got an extra 3 up our hands. So I might as well just leave that up there. And Josie, look at that. Josie's got himself a 3-second time penalty. So that is just Betsy doesn't even need to pass him.
Again, just give it. I think this happened in Austria.
Yeah.
Penalties just hurting Josie. It's always in the latter stage.
Yep.
Josie must be a Raiders fan.
Exactly, must be. Rilo there. He's in a bit of a world of his own, while Kahoot. The thing about Kahoot is he's the only one of these 4 guys here, or the 3 in this row, as Kangaroos dropped to 2.8 seconds behind. That doesn't have a penalty. And Noodles just cannot find enough straight to get past Kahoot. And Kahoot's doing everything he needs to do to maintain that P5.
I mean, Kahoot's clean as well, so if he feels like his tyres have been shredded towards the last couple of laps, he could just let him through.
Yep, could.
We've got Willie back in there with a little invitation.
Okay, so he's been disconnected. That's unfortunate. So, Noodles doing okay here. Kahoot riding on board with these guys. Noodles just runs out of track. Kahoot's just doing everything he needs to do to maintain this position, and Noodles just doesn't have the answers to get past him.
I mean, if there was a DRS here, this would have been interesting.
Yeah, true. But if there was a DRS, they'd be flying off in the sunset just at that turn, because no one would brake, because it's a flat out. It's like
red light.
130R, like 130R it is.
It's like the Le Mans track. The Le Mans track has that huge straight right down the back wall.
Yep.
And then they put chicanes in. Where's it with the French and putting chicanes in the fast bits?
Yeah.
Bloody idiots.
Idiots.
But yeah, as you can see there, whilst we were doing our dialogue, Kahoot flashing like mad, down to just 16%.
Deploying it, and the thing about it is he's only got 9%, down to 8%. Noodles looking, and he's at 38. So Kahoot, for some reason, and that he's only on 9. There we go. Take a look at Betsy dropping back from Josie Wales with 6 laps to go. 2.3 seconds. 2.4.
You actually can't see them on the track.
Hey?
So you could hardly see that Silver Rose in Betsy's line of sight as well.
Yeah.
And
yeah, look at this. I mean, Winter. Winter is setting up Noodle. No. Again, runs out of track. Willie's left the session again. Oh, Winter, I thought he was going to take a dive there, but thought wiser. Relic must have put a wet setup on. Must have. That's all I can tell, because he's really dropped back from these top two, hasn't he, Cause?
Yeah. I wonder whether he's running a high set of wings here.
Yep.
Because it looks like, I mean, due to, as you can see on the map, how many straight lines we've got, I wonder whether that's what's impacting him.
That's
straight
it.
line speed.
Also, thanks very much to our major sponsor, Sully Shirts. As you know, Causa, you never dress until you're wearing a Sully's.
It's true. I need to get some in my collection.
Use Rapid25 on checkout for a 25% discount on your first order. SullyShirts.com.
Yeah, I've just watched on the straight line. Betsy hits about 202 miles mph.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys run kph because she's weird.
Well, it's weird. All right, okay. Because
202.
what you're clinging to metric systems, are you? Clinging to
Church of England, mate. Church
of England. There we go.
That's what we call it.
Yeah.
Betsy hits about 202, 203.
Yeah.
Relic's down at about 195. She's losing about 8 miles an hour there.
Wow.
When he tops out. Willie's round again.
And Noodles in that still. Oh, I think Winter's a bit closer this time. Oh, Noodles went to defend. Winter went on the outside. It looked aggressive. It looked very aggressive. But looked fair. Looked fair to me. Not much to see there. Willie's got himself a 5-second penalty.
Yeah,
and he's DNF'd. Yeah, he's retired in the pits, thankfully.
Takes the channel points off everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Unlucky Willie with the internet.
Yeah,
so disappointed. He had such a good qualifying. Wow.
It's happened in quite a few weeks with the different leagues I've been in. There's been a number of drivers, getting disconnected. It's a shame because he did a brilliant job on the Saturday session. So
Betsy's now clawed himself under 3 seconds. So can he keep? Are those tyres going off for Josie? That's the question. He's going to have to drag it out as long as he can. Noodles on the inside of Kahoot. And a Williams started to pop out of Willie. Wow. I don't know if you actually saw that, but Willie's car came back out and they're inside. Oh, Noodles was given... Noodles, what's happened here? I'm not too sure what's happened. Noodles is either disconnected or something's going wrong because, he's forcing Winter wide. I don't know whether... Oh, geez. Yeah. Something's wrong there with Noodles. I'm not too sure whether he's got something wrong with his pedals or what's happened, but he was so slow, and Winter up on the inside. Job done. Oh! He actually passed Kahoot, and then something happened at the end of that sector. He just, I don't know, lost all power for some reason, but he's been able to maintain in front of Winter. Winter actually got the pass done, but just couldn't hold it down that main straight. Will be frustrating.
It could have even been his foot just sliding off the pedal, but with his foot being on the base, I can't see it. I wonder whether, he must have had some form of pedal issue.
Yeah, exactly. Dutchy, there's another 3. We've got 6 spins coming up as well, an extra. So 12 spins so far. But Noodles, geez, I tell you what, what's Winter doing out there? Really not too sure.
Back at the moment.
Guess who's clawing back though? Take a look at the front claws.
Betsy's closing.
He's closing 2.5. I think the wily old fox just knew what he was doing. Had to do what had to happen.
The question is, though, how far off a puncture is Josie going to be?
Be interesting. 2.6. I tell you, Dutchy's got another. I tell you what, is Dutchy doing this deliberately? He's up to 15 seconds. Someone's got into Dutchy's earpiece and just said, mate, get pens. So, 15 spins. And by the way, Dutchy, when's payday? When's payday, Dutchy? 20 gifted subs. So, Josie Wales, 2.6. Or now 2.4. Relic down there. Rilo, Kahoot, 6 seconds behind. Noodles and Winter. These 3 have been having an absolute ding-dong battle. Kangaroo's dropped back well back 13 seconds. And Deb, he'll be happy with the 2 points. I know he will be. But mind you, he's 8 seconds in pens. He's not going to help him, but Left 4 Dead's got 3, so effectively it's 5. You should be okay with 16 seconds. Ninja going around there. And JC Wales, yeah, wins payday. Dutchy. Dutchy's got another fastest lap. Hang on. Did he box?
Yeah, he's on two up old softs.
He has. He's just got himself the fastest lap. I think that's what he was pushing for there.
I'm just looking at the sort of racing stripe graining on the rears of Josie's tyres. They don't look pretty on them rears.
No. I'm riding on front. It doesn't seem to be too bad, but
look at the rears. You can see just on the inside half. There's 2 strips of grain in there on the compound.
Because I tell you what, that is some very nice eyesight there, course. I wish I could see that.
That's why I've got 4 eyes, man.
That's it.
I can't wait to find out the percentage in the interview process.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he's got to get there first. I think we might be preempting something there. You know the commentator's curse. So Relic is probably comfortable in P3 so far. Rilo and Kahoot and Noodles and Winter are just... Oh, Winter's lost it. Just lost it. Lost traction there. Unfortunate for Winter. But he'll have to settle for P7. But he's going to have Kangaroo all over him there. No, he's not. It was just a lapped car. So Kahoot and Noodles. Re-engage track position. Noodles on the inside. I think he's going to get the job done here if you don't mind. He's done it. What an overtake there by Noodles. Question is, can he maintain it? Jeez, he really deployed everything there.
And once you get under 10%, the car does start to use some of the power to keep that power unit charging, the battery charging.
Yep.
Mr. Hendo is in the house.
Hendo, g'day, mates. I tell you what, Gunter, very, very happy with Hendo and me right now. P3, P4 in TRRD7. The Haas boys on the way to winning the Constructors' Championship. That's our goal. Isn't that right, Hendo? We're doing good, mate. Hendo with another podium. And Betsy, 1.6, 1.7 seconds now. He's starting to close the gap on Josie. Those tyres are gone. They're definitely gone. Let's just see if he can get around one more lap. But Betsy's doing enough, and he's going to continue to close the gap on the championship leader.
It's a shame Relics doesn't have enough to get himself into that gap. He could have easily picked off Josie as well at this point.
TIR is a English league run by Beer. Great league, probably one of the best leagues behind Rapid in Europe. Obviously, we're number one. They're probably a close number two. So, final lap. And Betsy, within a second. And all he needs to do, I'm not too sure if Josie, oh, geez, I tell you what, there's nice and squiggly there.
You can definitely see the grading on the front as well.
He's lifting here. You can see he's lifting as well. Trying to do everything he can to deploy. Noodles needs to get on his bike and get 3 seconds to be able to maintain from Kahoot. But Josie Wales and Betsy, nice and close. Betsy's deployed everything. He doesn't really need to pass. He can just sit there and win this race. He may not win it on track, but he's going to win it on the pens.
The prediction will get paid out in favour of the Core Comms today.
Yes, you winner. Causa, gambling juggernaut that he is. Round Hendo's testicle for the last time.
Ooh, anyone's in the back of him.
And may I say, Hendo in the chat, nice and smooth. Obviously, he's been using the Manscaped Lawnmower 4.0.
Betsy goes around the outside.
Oh, Betsy, these guys are thinking, you know what, Betsy wants to win it on track. Don't think Josie's got much of an answer. And he doesn't. Here they go for the final time, and it's Betsy in France. Josie finishes second. Relic will P3 it. Rilo, if you don't mind, get him into the commentary for me, cause that'd be great. Rilo will finish in P4. Noodles coming across the line in P5, but it's Kahoot on penalties. He will jump to P5, and Noodles will finish P6. Winter in P7. Kangaroo Guy coming well and truly around here in P8.
These three guys are PC, aren't they?
No, Josie's Xbox, PC, Betsy. I've got Betsy as a friend, that's okay. So Kangaroo Guy in P8, Winter's left, unfortunately, but a good result. Deb in P9, he'll be super happy with that. Points for the Mercedes, and left for Dead in P10, rounds out our points. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Betsy will win here. Josie Wales, driver of the day, will not be happy with the way that it panned out at the end. That 3 seconds has really cost him. Sorry, mate, what's that?
I'm trying to find the right Josie Wales. Oh,
No, I've got Josie coming in.
He's here. There you go. Boom.
Relic, are you in there?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and we're just waiting on Betsy to join.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Or what?
Sorry, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's online.
Bloody, but how did you not blow? I don't know, dude. I'm a dangerous man.
And Betsy's coming through, so we'll get to all that.
Questions later.
And we've just got to finalise the final penalties because that's how many spin and wins we're doing tonight, thanks to Dutchy. So, Chrissy, somehow Chrissy was in the lobby. Good on you, mate. Well done. So Betsy rounds it out. Good win from him. Josie Wales P2. We'll talk a little bit about his disappointing qualifying, but from P12 to P1, definitely driver of the day. Relic in P3, Rilo P4, handy points for the Ferraris, Coot P5, Noodles P6, Winter P7, Kangaroo P8, Deb, points for the Mercedes, so Josie feels happy, and Left for Dead
Yeah, mate.
rounding out in P10. Further down, Willie Unfortunate, and Dutchy officially got one lap. We need to know how many penalties. Is that 15? It's 15, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's 15? Yes, it's 15. So it's 15 spin and wins. So the amount of spin and wins is on Dutchy. So there we go. And we wanted you boys to make sure you join up on the stream so you got a chance to will it. So let's head over to Victory Lane. And Causa, I'll get you to interview our second place, Josie Wales. But let's move on to third, Rapid Relic, P3. Tell us about your race.
Yeah, cheers, lads. Quality was a bit interesting. My headset died and I had no audio for quality, but that's all right. What else happened? Good start. Just put on some pretty decent moves, I reckon. And then, yeah, those two out front. I knew they're battling their own championship, so I just wanted a podium for once in my life. So yeah, no, it was good just to chill with no one around me, not get taken out for once in my life. Also, but no, it was good fun, and congrats to old mate at the front, Betsy. And cheers for the stream. And I don't know how Josie's wheels did not blow up.
Yeah, we're going to get to Josie. I know that Causa will get the interview for P2. One last question. Did you have yourself a wet setup? Because you just seemed to be... No. It was a dry setup, was it?
Yeah, it was a dry setup.
Good stuff. Well,
I
mate,
just like the wet in this race, boy.
Yeah, well, there you go. Handy points.
Wet in this race.
Take it, move it on.
Cheers, boss.
And go from there. So move on to P2. Cause you've got Josie.
Josie Wales, driver of the day. You seem to get boxed in at the start. I mean, I know that the guys around you were not giving you any room.
No.
You did well to get through that. But just talk us through your tyre choice. How on earth did those tyres survive?
Man, I didn't look at the start. I got through warnings on like the second lap because I got nicked by, I think it was Dutchy or someone, and they sent me out wide. So I got one there. And then,
typical.
Yeah, and then I went side by side with the Rubric at one point, and I don't know if you didn't see me, but he kind of nearly ran me off the track. So I was already kind of on the back foot, and then I just couldn't get past anyone. So that's why I shouldn't have gone mediums. Maybe if I stayed hard, maybe I could have just pulled out on Betsy, but I went to mediums because I wanted to get past people, which I did. But then it was just down to trying to keep the tyres alive. They were on about 83% on that last lap. So I'm just happy they didn't get a puncture, so I'll take it.
Fair enough.
Definitely. To be honest, my strategy, I was thinking you were going mediums to get past Betsy, which you did do.
Yeah.
But I think it was more the fact, were you not praying for a safety car to shut the softs on towards the end?
No,
or?
I knew a safety car wasn't going to happen. It's France, wide open track. I just wanted to get past. I had to get past like 3 people to get to Betsy on the mediums, I think. So I just want to get past people, but I didn't actually. I should have gone hard. I just made a quick decision, and it was not the right one. But it still gave me P2, so I'm happy. On P12, I'll take that.
Points, man. Yeah. Brilliant points. Well done again, driver of the day. Fantastic performance, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, congratulations, Josie. Obviously, valuable points.
Thanks,
Let's move over to the man of the moment, Mr. Betsy. Another day, another win. Congratulations, mate. Tell us about your race.
The weather threw a bit of a trick into it, I do admit. I'm not going to lie, if Josie went on hards, I think I was done for. But I think I got a bit lucky as well. I underfueled the car way too much. So while Josie was fighting tyres, I was rolling down the straight in 8th gear. But it made for a good race. It was close.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Josie and I were in a party together, and we honestly didn't know who was going to win. But no, it was great fun.
That's good, mate. Good to see that that even though you know that Josie's got a 3-second time penalty, you still want to stick it up the inside of the last quarter and win it on track.
I was saying to her, I was like, make it interesting for them, mate. Let's do it.
I had to.
We just got side.
That's exactly. So, look, unfortunately, thanks to the Greek sushi lover who has not updated the scores, I don't actually have updated what the championship is, but I know you're closing in, so it'll be interesting. So
yeah, it makes it fun.
It does. Next week, we move on to the F1 go-kart, Hungary. What are your thoughts around there, Betsy?
I lose.
You lose?
You lose?
Super confident. Who wins, Josie?
Josie wins.
I like I like Hungary, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, exactly.
Mate, I just need to
Strategy.
stop making stupid decisions. Okay, that's where my weak point is right now.
No, fair enough. Look, just while we're there, big, massive shout out, Cause. Thanks so much, mate, for being in the stream with me. Hopefully, I can have you again next week, depending if the big Texan is back. But mate, it's been good having you as well, mate.
Yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure, and I've come in. It's been an absolute pleasure with you guys. You've definitely put on a show.
Yeah, that's the whole point at the end of the day.
That's it.
You've given me something to think about next time I go racing. I think I'm putting the mediums on in front. I think I can do it now.
Exactly.
Mate, they didn't
But yeah.
puncture, so they're all fine. They actually felt really good up until about 70%, 75% was when they started to. Yeah,
Until
go
it goes wrong, it goes wrong. But until then,
Yeah,
keep going.
exactly.
Yeah.
It does. Now, you boys jumped on the stream, so you in there at the moment?
Oh
Yeah.
fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Yeah, jump in. It doesn't matter. You got plenty of time. So we have a total. Thank you to Dutchie. Thank you to Dutchie for the 15 spins. So let's get on to spin and win. See if we can win some things here tonight.
15.
Don't forget
15
the winners
spins.
already.
So
Fuck,
basically,
mate.
We've already won.
what we did was we said the amount of penalties will include a spin. That's how we were going to do it. And
You guys are
Dutchie got
going to need
15.
more prizes if he does the rest of the season.
Well, exactly,
what is-
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Fuck
was
it up.
Clapsy's stupid idea, and I agreed to it. So anyway,
Mate, it benefits
We've
me.
already got
Exactly.
4 wins. I think we've already got 4
Bear
wins
with me,
as well.
guys. Hold
Rose's
on.
got 2.
Bear with me real
Rose's
quick.
got 2 spins. I've got a spin, and I think Pajala won himself.
yes, okay. So, rightio. So we have got Millsy. Millsy is for 2 spins. So you're going to get the first 2 spins, Millsy. So let's see what you can come up with. First one. Donuts. Unfortunate for Millsy. Second one.
KFC.
Yeah, KFC Zinger Box.
Yeah.
He's got himself a Zinger Box, Millsy. So I'll write that down. So Millsy, in the chat, you know it's Pajala, mate. You send me your details. We'll get yourself a Zinger Box, mate. Congratulations to you. Next one up is Benno. So I know you're there, mate. So let's spin you up and see what we can bring you up. An Amazon gift card for Benno, valued at $20. Nice work. So $20 for you, mate. KFC. The man, the myth.
A Zinger box on Amazon.
Well, you'd be nice, wouldn't it? Nice one. So you get a
Yeah, it'd be
gift card.
great.
So Benno, don't forget, boys, just send me your details via direct messenger on Discord. I know you've got me there, and we'll arrange your KFC box for you, Millsy. That'll be fun. At least put a photo on there. Okay, moving on. Cause, you're next.
I taste donuts.
I can smell donuts.
Yeah.
Oh! That is the closest we've come to the Red Bull car. Oh my God.
Dude, that is just cruel.
That is cruel. That is cruel.
Look
Wow.
at that. What the fuck?
But you know what you've got, Cause? You got yourself a free month, mate. So that is a sub to you, mate.
Thank you very much, man.
There you go, mate. So that is 1 month for you,
Ew.
mate. I'm just doing that now as we pay. Complete the purchase. All yours,
Thank you,
mate.
Dutchie.
There you go. Thank you, Dutchie. So he gets the win. Rightio. So that is Causa. That is the closest we've come to winning that. Wow. Okay.
Jesus.
Who was next? Clapsy. Clapsy's next. Let's see what Clapsy's come up with. Clapsy gets himself a Zinger box. Zinger box for Clapsy. Okay. And Rapid Racing League. That's what we have. So even the league gets a spin. So I'm actually giving myself a prize. That should be funny.
Man. You win the
Donuts.
I got donuts.
Hold on with that.
Rightio. So we have
You
now
should
got...
replace the donuts with the Krispy Kremes.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be nice.
let's
Right,
do it.
okay. So we've now got 9 spins to go. I think that's right. Yeah, 9 spins. Right.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
choose our first winner. You need to be in there to win The winner is... it's Causa again.
Okay.
Okay.
Stop cheating,
now.
mate. Seriously.
Stop cheating. Let's go.
Hashtag Spingate. Hashtag Spingate.
Spingate. Spingate. Oh, he's got himself another month.
Oh, Causa collecting the month.
Causa's getting a month, mate. So there we go. I'll once that's ended, Cause, let me know, and I will give you another month. Okay?
Respect, man. Thank you.
No problems. It's all part of the service. Spin number 2. Causa again. You've got to.
Right.
Pig's
Oh
ass.
my God.
No, that's not. No, it's not. Because I didn't do it. There we go.
Just like to wind them up.
Didn't do it. Just wind you up. Swayze wins. Give us a hell yeah, Swayze. Let's go. Okay, let's see what Swayze wins.
Swayze is not on this channel though. What the hell? I don't think he deserves it.
Swayze he's on the channel. He just said hello.
Is he?
Oh, donuts for N.
Oh,
So that's 2. We've got 7 to go, guys. Rightio. 7 to go. And the winner is Zavinx. Is Zavinx in the house?
Yep,
Zavinx.
all right.
5,
Who the hell is this?
4, 3, 2. Nope, he's not in. Let's go again. Benno wins again. Let's go, Benno.
What the fuck?
He is here.
Donuts for you, Benno. So, how many is that? We got what? 5 to go. 5 to go. Rightio. And oh shit, you're not going to believe this. It's fucking Causa again.
No, you can't.
You've had 2. You've had 2. Yeah, okay, let's go. Causa.
Are you serious?
He's won it again, mate. I can't believe this shit.
I'm the
Oh, he's got
chosen
KFC now.
Causa is the chosen one.
What the fuck, hell?
This boy is just getting on fire.
How many left? How many left?
We've got 4.
Oh fuck!
I'll
surely
take
I'm
another
one
2
of
of those if you don't mind.
Winner is Betsy.
Nah.
Betsy's won it.
Uh,
Betsy's won the first. Okay. So Betsy gets 1 roll. I'm going to get the winners out now, and then we can go from
you-
here.
Betsy, if you win the car, it's mine. Deal.
Winner
No deal.
Betsy wins 2 spins.
what?
Okay.
the fuck?
Betsy's done it twice. So Betsy gets 2 spins. Next. Claps will be
Nice.
spin number 3. And the last spin for the night,
Come on, boys.
the last spin for the night
Nah.
is Benno.
Yeah.
Benno gets the 4th spin. Thanks, boys. Okay, so considering you got 2 spins, Betsy, you want the first one and the last one?
What do you mean the last one?
The last spin.
Oh.
You get the first spin and the 4th spin.
The best one.
Do you want this? Okay, so Betsy, this is your first one. Do you want the one after it or the one at the end? Your choice. You're getting the first
I know
one.
you picked for me, mate. You
Okay,
picked
you're
for
going
me.
to have 2 in a row. So Betsy, the first one, donuts. Second
What's
one,
that?
KFC box for Benno. KFC for Betsy. Betsy with the KFC.
Yay.
Beautiful. Rightio. We've got 2 more to go. Donuts for claps. And the last spin, Benno. This is all for you, mate.
The car, the Red Bull car, Red Bull car.
Let's see
Red
what
Bull car,
happens.
Red Bull car, Red Bull car.
Donuts. That's it. We are done. 15 spins. Thank you, Dutchy. It cost me a fortune. I've got to write this up. So I will put it all into the chat. Causa, you lucky prick. Two months.
It's hungry next week. If he raises next week, you're gonna have 30.
What are you gonna get if he gets disqualified?
Oh, no, we're not going to do that because Chrissy's back in the track. Could you imagine what's going to happen? So, guys, that is it for me. So, from Pajala, thanks very much, mate, for joining me. Obviously, next week, spin and win. Hopefully, we can't pay out from my phone. I'm not too sure what Hendo's doing. I don't know what. Anyway,
I'm on about the prediction.
Oh, the prediction. Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
you
No one's
need
here to pay it out.
Oh, okay, right. We're paying out no. I can do that. Rightio. Okay, guys. So from myself, Pajala, Betsy, congratulations. Great win. Relic to you, Podium, and Josie as well. I will have the scores up. Causa, as always, mate, absolute pleasure having you in the box, mate.
It was a pleasure to be here as well. Thank you very much.
Exactly. So from myself to you guys, thanks very much for joining us. It's lights out and bye for now. We'll see you next week.